4 and the 5. It's Collins and Kessler. Dunn is out there with Collins Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. Over Porter. Porter pulls it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Jokic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Murray against Dunn. Misses the layup.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Gordon finds Jokic. Murray against Dunn. Murray outside. Over Dunn. Murray, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Another shot. In deep, Dunn drops it in.
Amazing job by Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Offensive rebound. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Now here's Murray. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. To the paint, here's Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Not against Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And stolen by Sexton. And they're running with some arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a first-time all-game call for Utah.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray's not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Denver on D. Horton Tucker bounce pass. Passes it to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he could not get this one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal
And
best.
hear it off, and Brent,
First
these
team
Nuggets
foul.
are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
That's good from George. And this late in the season, Greg, you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore. They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
And George drops them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You can see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Outside, George. Here's Horton Tucker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Here's Strother. Jackson with it. Najee passes to Jackson. Goes up and lays it.
Reggie Jackson.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Jackson against George. Wants to get it to Collins and does. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Jackson. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
George, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jackson gets it to go.
Reggie Jackson.
Letting the defense knock him off balance. Reggie does a great job just being assertive.
Clarkson looking for an opening. With 4 seconds on the clock. Misses at the rim.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5-foot group on the floor for Denver.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Sexton dishes to George. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall. Murray with the defensive effort. Fires from deep. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Utah trailing here. And here's George. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, Porter in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. George with no one around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Jokic. Rebound, Utah. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Sexton. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Gordon kicks to Jokic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 7 points for Jokic.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force sprint out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything, letting the game come to him. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Now, here's Markkanen. After the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. And the Jazz call time here. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Christian Braun comes in for Porter. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. To the middle, here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Markkanen. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To stuff the alley.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Jokic. 1:41 left to play here in the half. Here's Brown. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And Jokic drops them both. Here's Clarkson. Nothing on the board. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Assist from
Not just a
Jordan
score.
Clarkson.
Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Pass to Najee. Here's Brown. Passes to Jackson. Launches a three. The shot is good. And so is the shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Horton Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Jackson against Dunn. And there's the pass to Najee. That three off the mark. Jazz trail by 3. Dunn outside. Down low. Here's Collins. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Not known as a shot blocker, but Jokic smart enough to sniff that one out and impact the field goal attempt.
Outside Jackson. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Clarkson for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Reggie Gordon has been a big leader. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So on the floor for Utah, we'll see Markkanen on Collins at 4. Sexton is out there with Dunn, and it's Kessler in at the 5.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Now, here's Collins. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Dunn against Murray. Dunn misses. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Jackson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
Now, here's Collins. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Sexton. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. Here's Porter. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 7. Right side, Sexton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Yeah, John Collins in a nice lather here. Versatile, explosive, high energy, and doing the job scoring it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. 3-pointer. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Markkanen.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Jackson against Sexton. 11 feet away. Jackson misses.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Collins, great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Murray for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Done. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Free throw good, Murray.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Jackson. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Murray against George. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Takes the 13-footer, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Murray surveying the D. And it's Gordon. Time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. And Christian Braun subbed in for Michael Porter. And Utah also making a switch. Horton Tucker's checked in. Lays it up off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Watson. And it's Utah with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Up top, Horton Tucker. He's covered by Watson. Now Horton Tucker over Watson, and that one hits back iron. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kessler. George against Murray. Deep 2 from Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
A show of confidence right now from Jordan Clarkson and his jump shot.
Murray down low, defended by George. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good job. He'll take it right at
the Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting for Utah, Taylor Horton Tucker. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Horton Tucker. Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. That one misses. For Denver, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Caldwell Pope dishes to Murray. Here's Watson. No scoring in this one. And play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So both teams changing it up here. Jazz have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Clarkson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Brown. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And we're on top. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jackson. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Jackson against George. The floater, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
Not against Porter. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And what an alley. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Jackson passes to Jokic. Pass to Strother. Over Sexton. Strother, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Pass to Jokic. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And George, here we go. Down low, Collins. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Outside Jackson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Sexton kicks to George. Kicks it out to Collins. And they recover it. George, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Passes it to Gordon. Here's Strother, defended by Sexton. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside, Sexton. Pulls it up. Drops in the short line.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. Denver calls timeout. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Collins.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Utah calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He's making them pay.
defense, the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Murray against George. Goes up with a stripe. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
2 minutes.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Porter against Markkanen. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Can't connect from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Porter against Markkanen. 2 points. That one goes.
Got to get the ball to your scorers, and Lauri Markkanen is one of them.
Murray against George. Murray right side. There's the pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Utah. Outside, George. Markkanen against Porter. Markkanen down low. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss. 7-second difference, shot game clock. Markkanen against Gordon. Outside for George. Outside, Markkanen. Bullseye!
That is world class.
I've seen that. There's a huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Sexton against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Porter. Looking to end the run. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again, they're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul for some misses.
And the Jazz call time here.
All right, 6-man.
They're leading by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials into the backward violation. Not very careful there.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Murray way outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Utah scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every